everybody, welcome to Caketastic Cakes. It's Jen and I'm going to show you how I made a tie-dyed rainbow styled Valentine's Day cake. And if you find this video helpful or if you enjoy it, please like and subscribe, and here we go. Alright, I made a regular old chocolate cake, just a 6-inch round chocolate cake. I made some buttercream icing, just plain old buttercream icing, and now I separated it into 5 different bowls. And I'm just mixing some fun colors into each one. I have a hot pink going. I decided to mix some purple in there, so I got some purple going. I worked on some light blue. I wanted to add some green to it, so I went with a light color green. All the colors I chose to do were on the lighter side too, and I decided to do a little bit of a nice yellow. Okay, now that I got my colors mixed, I'm going to start trimming my cake. I am taking my round cake and I just took a nip off the one side, as you see. That's going to become the bottom point of my heart. I match it up to the other side so that way I make the same cut, do the cut on the other side, and now I've got kind of like an ice cream cone going. I'm just trimming off those sharp little corners there, and now I'm going to flip it upside down, draw a line straight from the tip to the other side, and make a small cut. Then I'm going to take a little triangle wedge out, flip it over to match it up on the other side. Again, just trying to keep it as even as possible. Trim off the other side. Now I've got a pretty nice start to my heart. I'm just going to take off the little sharp edges, round it off a little bit more, and that's it. So if you don't have a heart mold or anything like that and you don't feel like cutting anything out to make a template, because I didn't. I was just feeling like I could handle this myself. It comes out, it works, it doesn't look too bad, and yeah, there you go. You got yourself a heart-shaped cake. Now for my little cake, I'm going to cut it in half long ways so that I can make it into 2 tiers. A lot of times now I would put a little mark on the side with icing so I can match the spots back up when I restack it, but it's pretty obvious how it's going to lay against each other. So I just go ahead and fill it with some of my buttercream icing that I hadn't colored, put my other layer back on top, and then I'm going to crumb coat it. This thing was a pain in the tuchus to crumb coat, but I persevered. I managed to get it done. I just kept going and going and going, and I have it sitting on just a little tier lifting thing, spatula thing, I don't know what you call it. But I just put it on there because I figured this is just for me and my kids and just for fun, so I wasn't too worried about a cake plate or anything like that. Okay, it went in the fridge for a while, got all nice and chilled, and when I brought it back out, I started to ice it. And this is all I did, literally all I did. I just went plop, plop, plop with the different colors all around it until it was filled up. So I started with the hot pink, I went around the sides, I went a little bit on the top, I moved on to the purple, same thing, a little bit on the sides, a little bit on the top, moved on to my blue, and I'm trying to not as much overlap each other as just fill in all the white, all the crummy white that's still showing. So this is my big old mess that I ended up with when I was finished. It's got all my colors in there. You can see a couple little white spots. I'm just filling them in. And yeah, even this by itself I thought kind of had like an artistic touch to it. And I was like, oh, actually that's not too crazy looking. However, it's not what I was trying to do, so I just started smearing and scraping. This probably weighed about 7 pounds by the time I was done blobbing all my icing on it, and I probably scraped off 4 of those pounds just doing this. And this part was kind of tricky. I don't know. I was just messing around to see what it would come out like and see what I would end up with. I was hoping more of a rainbow blend instead of a rainbow smudge and smear. And I think where I went wrong is, you can see on the top especially, like right now, it's more smeared together. And I didn't scrape because you gotta kind of like scrape and lift off the layer of icing on the outside rather than just smear it flat into the next layer. And that way you can scrape and get the colors underneath, because you're going to see in a moment after I scrape it a little more, the colors are starting to come through better and not be just kind of like a brownish dark blur of color. So what I got going here, I was like, oh, that's actually kind of cool, but I'm going to cover it so it doesn't even really matter. You can see on the sides too that the colors are showing through and they're all mushed and blended together a little bit. It's not terrible, but it's not great, but it was still kind of neat to do, fun to try. Now to make my little heart design on top stand out, I poured some white chocolate ganache on top, let it drizzle down the side a little bit, and I messed up because I was lazy. I should have spooned it on and I didn't. And you're going to see I'm like, oh, I missed the tip right there. Oh, let's get the top. Okay, no problem, no problem. And then, oh, how about the bottom? Oh, I missed that spot. Let me get that. Little did I realize, shoot, I just dipped my pan into the center of the cake. So yeah, take the time to use a spoon. That'll work a lot better for you. Fortunately, I was able to smooth it out, but you know, it still haunts me now. Anyway, this is just more demonstration that, yeah, I'm just a regular person doing these. I'm not any crazy artist or anything. Anyway, back to my little cake. I have a little heart mold that I put on top. I poured some colored candies in the center, little heart-shaped rainbow candies that I thought would be kind of fun to match the cake itself. It looked still a little too plain, so I filled in some more of the heart with some pink sprinkles, lifted off, and there you go. That's it. That's my little cake. Just fun, right? Just fun and simple and colorful. So I hope you enjoyed this brief little video. Please like and subscribe because it does help me out. And I have a lot of other videos out there, so please take a look. Check those out as well. And as always, thank you for watching Caketastic Cakes.